OYTPC, Joshua Stewart, smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Today I'm going to do another first impressions. I've been getting a lot of stuff lately, and thought I'd just share my thoughts with you. Now, just keep in mind with all this, I've only been smoking pipe for less than a year, and I was a non-smoker prior to that. So, uh, any thoughts or impressions I give are basically from someone who's been a non-smoker their whole life. So with that, our first impressions today, Moontrance. I've had this one eyed for quite a while, but I've just never really pulled the trigger. I mean, I've had it in my shopping cart, and then my total is more than I want to spend. So then that's one of them that seemed to get cut a lot of times. So finally, I got it, and it says exotic fruit plus bourbon vanilla, which sounds pretty good. And I'm not completely sure what it is. I mean, obviously it's an aromatic, but depending on what it smells like when I open the tin, that'll determine which pipe I use. And if it's more of the like the bourbon vanilla, I'll be using my Country Gentleman. If it's like a weird exotic fruit, I'll be using my K Woody. Don't remember what model is, but like a Dublin shape. This one I use for almost exclusively for my Rattray's Exotic Passion, because that's got a very distinctive smell to it, and it'll ghost a pipe, and it's ghosted this one, so this is dedicated to that blend. But if it's more fruity, I've got a cob that I dedicate to my fruity blends. So I've got no idea what to expect as far as that goes. So find out here very soon. Okay. Get a little bit of that bourbon right away, very faint, but that's the first thing I'm smelling. It's not too powerful. For whatever reason, I had in my mind that this was going to be like a 1Q type blend, but it's definitely not a 1Q. I don't know, maybe it was just because I read somewhere along the line that had like the vanilla in it. I don't think it says anywhere what the component tobaccos are. There's some black stuff, some dark brown, some medium brown, some light brown. How about that? So I'm just kind of trying to determine which pipe I want to put it in. I think I'm gonna play it probably safe and put it in my fruit cob. So. That must have got a notification on my phone or something, but I can't see it right now. What time is it? Oh yeah, I probably did get one of my reminders that I set for myself. All right. Now that cob that I have that's dedicated for the fruit blends, it's got a little bit smaller bowl, and I could have maybe put another little small pinch in it, but yeah, no. Like I say, I haven't really read up on this in several months to really have an idea of what to expect. But there is the bourbon on the tin note and a little bit of fruitiness. I'm getting a little bit of fruitiness just in the unlit pipe, but that might just be from the ghost of the fruits that are in the pipe. So, and so see what I do is some of these cobs, they all look the same. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I just put a piece of tape on and I just put fruit on there. And I've got some that are specified for non-aromatics, and some for chocolate, some for mint, maple. First puff, I was honestly expecting a little bit more of the flavor of the topping to come through, but it's now, like I say, I'm not very good at picking out the individual tobacco components either. And it didn't say on the tin that I saw anyway. This stem I didn't realize until now it's got a little bit of a crack in it. I'm going to have to glue that. Which got me thinking, when it's sucking air through there, when I've been browsing eBay, I've seen the carburetor pipes pop up once in a while. And I'm kind of curious about them. But I don't want to spend good money for a pipe that was just made as a gimmick back in the day. if it doesn't actually work. It kind of seems like an interesting idea of kind of mixing the cool air with the hot smoke to kind of mellow it out a little bit. So does anybody actually, if you've ever used a carburetor pipe, let me know. Either if something in the comments, or if there's a good video. I guess I haven't actually looked up any videos or much information on it. It's just what popped into my head as I'm sitting here. You know, I got the crack in the pipe there that is acting like, from what I understand, how those carburetor pipes work a little bit. So anyway, going back to this Moontrance, for whatever reason I had it in my mind that this was going to be some real heavy, goopy, heavily flavored aromatic. And there definitely is toppings to it. Now I don't know if the fruit flavor that I'm getting might just be coming from the ghost of my fruit cob. I'm not getting a whole lot of vanilla out of it. I think you got to be careful not to puff too fast too, because I do get the impression that if you puffed hard, it might bite you. So yeah, I'm getting the fruitiness. Like I say, that might just be from my little fruit ghosted cob, because I've had cherry and peach and apricot and all kinds of the fruit aromatics in here. I'll try this sometime in a different pipe and see if I get the same fruitiness. If there is that much fruitiness to it, I would definitely be concerned about it ghosting a pipe. So first impressions, not really at all what I was expecting. say I was expecting more along the line of a molto dolce or maybe a 1Q or something like that even, but like I say, don't take this as gospel, because the flavors that I'm getting will probably be very different in a different pipe. I definitely want to sip it slow, because it bites if you puff hard. If you go slow, it's good though. Tastes good. I should also comment real quick on my, I think it was my last video, might have been the one before, I don't remember. But there was talk about YouTube unsubscribing people. And I had a little weird incident. I mean, there was a few people that commented about that. But I had a weird incident right before I recorded here. Where I lost all my subscriptions. I had over 100 of them. And it comes up to this screen that says, find your favorite YouTubers and subscribe to them or something like that. And it's like, well, I got over 100 of them. And couldn't find them. So then I went on another device that was still on. And it was actually open to my subscription page. So I think, well, maybe YouTube is, somebody at YouTube was playing a joke on me after that last video, and they deleted all my subscriptions. So I went in and actually took a video and scrolled through all my subscriptions so I could see what was there. I was thinking it was a good thing I did, because then I went back and scrolled someplace else, went back to my subscriptions, and they were all gone. Every one of them. So I'm not sure what the deal was, but I closed the YouTube app and then reopened it, and they were all there again. So I got no idea what the deal was. I've never seen that before, but I'll go with somebody at YouTube saw one of my videos and was playing a prank on me. I doubt that anyone at YouTube even knows I exist, but oh well, we'll go with that. Yeah, this Moontrance, maybe letting it dry just a little bit might help a little bit with that slight tendency to bite. I mean, it's not horrible, but and it's not super wet either. But I should have maybe just let it set out for 10 or 15 minutes before I lit it, and might have helped. Here we are again, another 20-minute video. as we're getting part of the way through this, it's growing on me. But like I've said like 3 times already, the fruitiness might be the pipe. I'm gonna have to try this in a some other pipe just to see if it's as fruity as I'm tasting now, or if it's just taking on the ghost. So, with that, that's Moontrance first impressions. Go Team Freedom. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. I'll let you guys go. You hung around for long enough. Catch you on the next one. This is Joshua Stewart, smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Have a good day.